Cancer, this is your June reading for 2024. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not sure why I got my emo voice going, but this is your June 2024 reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are in Gemini season right now. I hope you're feeling amazing. Your birthday season will be here in a few weeks. All right, so we're in the last few weeks before you turn a year older. How are you feeling? Has the birthday blues hit yet? All right, give me a 4-point reading for Cancer. This one flipped out. But this one was also in the previous reading. We'll see if it comes back out, okay? Give me one card for Cancer. Fire again, okay. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Too many cards came out, but they're all so pretty. I want to keep them. Do I keep these cards? This one, okay. Oh, those are beautiful cards. Let's see if they come back out. It was the Star and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Oh, and the Knight of Wands is showing itself again. So he was like, I meant to come out the first time. I switched my hair up a little bit. It was like doing like a side part earlier. So now I'm doing like anyway. The Gemini energy got me all... Anyway. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me 2 more cards for Cancer. The Empress came out, but she flipped over. I'm going to keep her like that. Cancer. Too many cards. But these are the cards that came out. All air energy. Ooh, Cancer, you need to say something. Cancer, give me 1 more card for Cancer. Just one. You need to say something, Cancer. All right, Cancer. 7 of Wands. This is exactly what it looks like. 7 of Wands. The Lover's card in your foundation. This is also the Gemini season card. We are in Gemini season, so I'm not surprised to see the Lovers. The Empress came out in reverse. And the 4 of Cups, which is Moon and Cancer specifically. So Cancer, just off the top of my head, before I even clarify the cards, it's given defending what you love, the need to go within to really decide what you want to create, what makes you happy, what makes you feel stable, what is healthy for your emotions. For some Cancers, it could be considering your mother wound at this time. Chiron is in Gemini, but also Jupiter is in Gemini. So Chiron is the wounded healer. I need to do a video on Chiron, but Chiron in your chart is the wounded healer. It's basically if you heal this area of your life, you're going to have more success because it's a big trigger for you. It's going to continue to create problems until you learn this lesson, until you master it. So Chiron's in Gemini. Jupiter is also in Gemini. So your wounds can be really highlighted at this time. For some Cancer, your mother wound is really being highlighted at this time. And in this wound, it could be just feeling like smother mother energy. Because see, I'm like seeing these 2 cards beside each other, and I'm seeing the hands, and it's like hovering. You see how the hands are like hovering over the people? So it's giving like some mother energy for you, some of you Cancers. And the need to defend your autonomy, the need to defend your space, the need to defend your actions, the need to defend your creativity, the need to defend yourself. Because Cancer claws, right? So, Cancer, clarify the 7 of Wands for me. Clarify the 7 of Wands for Cancer. Clarify the 7 of Wands for Cancer. Clarify the 7 of Wands for Cancer. Way too many cards. Yeah, way too many cards. Clarify the 7 of Wands for Cancer. Clarify the 7 of Wands for Cancer. Clarify the Seven of Wands for Cancer. Clarify the Seven of Wands. I don't know why I did that. Clarify the Seven of Wands for Cancer. Like, you see how the cards are taking forever to come out? It's like you need to say something, Cancer, instead of getting into your Cancer emo phase. Maybe that's why I had the emo song going on. Cancer emo. Okay, this one is creeping out. Eight of Wands. You need to get a move on. You need to say something, Cancer, because the Four of Cups is peaking again. This emotionally unsatisfied, emotionally unhappy energy. For some Cancers, you could be very, like, for some of you, it's the need to defend, but for some of you, you've been so defensive lately. But, clarifying the Seven of Wands, it's the Eight of Wands, so there's progression here. This is energy picking up. This is messages coming in. This is text messages, emails, phone calls. This is downloads from spirit guides. It's messages coming in. It's travel. Queen of Cups, which is feminine emotional maturity, and then the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is clarifying your Seven of Wands, Cancer. All right, so when I see these cards together, Cancer, it's giving me, again, for some of you, it's the need to defend yourself against your mom, because we have two maternal energies here. But the need to pick up speed when it comes to your emotional safety. The need to pick up the energy when it comes to, pick up the fight when it comes to your emotional happiness, your emotional well-being, your emotional insight, your intuitive insight, your spiritual insight, your divine connection, your ability to create. The need to create within, like, I've looked at this card so many times, and she's never looked pregnant to me, but she looks pregnant now for some reason. And then we also have the Empress card. So for some Cancers, you're discovering that you're pregnant. Congratulations. You're learning that you're pregnant because the news is coming in that you're pregnant. So congratulations for some Cancers. Wearing a crown of your own, horseshoe, like creating your own luck, like defending your own luck. Because like what's standing out to me right now is these two little horseshoes right here, which I don't notice those when I usually look at it. But it's like that, yeah, the need to defend. So again, just going back to that wounded healer, for some of you, it's healing your mother wound, healing your mother wound, healing that your mother is more powerful than you energy, healing that mother knows best energy, healing until mother tells me to move, then I'll move, because I'm also seeing this here where it's like, is the knight rearing up because the knight controlled it too, or because the queen gave the command to the knight to get up, So Cancer, I really feel like at this time you're defending yourself from a space of love. You're defending and protecting your peace, protecting your space, protecting your energy because you love yourself, not because you hate them or dislike them or see them as bad, but it's like, because I love me so much, I have to do this for me. And I feel like in your foundation, by always choosing the side of love, always choosing what you love, you're going to be guided and protected by spirit, by angels, by the God in you and around you to do the right thing, to be creative. And to make that head over heart decision, what's logical. Like, yes, focus on what you love, but also making the best decision for you. Not so much emotional, like, oh, I'm going to choose you because you're my friend. Oh, I'm going to choose you because you're my family. Oh, I'm going to choose you because you chose me last time. It's like, no, who is the best person for the job? What is the message? Like, damn, like who it may offend or whatever. It's like, if it offends you, it's because I'm defending me, if that makes any sense, right? Like, two things can be true. I can love you and still defend myself against you, Because too much honey can make your teeth fall out, ain't it? Clarify the Lovers. Too much love. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love. You know? How much is too much? How much until it's doing a detriment, you know? So lovers, clarify the lovers card. Clarify the lovers card. Clarify the lovers card. Clarify the lovers card. I just had a moment where I thought I forgot what day it was. So for some Cancers, you may have that feeling too of like deja vu, or feeling like the days are moving too fast, or where you feel like you may have missed a deadline. So stay on top of your deadlines. We're not in Mercury retrograde or anything, but like really stay on top of your, like, just be mindful of like feeling like time has flipped, or like you've entered another time zone, or, you know what I'm saying? For some of you, maybe astral projection, actually. So, clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. For Cancer, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. Graphs is coming to mind, too. Like literally like the bell curve graph, but, and then I see this up here, the bell curve graph, but then I heard skin graphs as well. For some of you, you're getting skin graphs. It's too many cards, but this is what peaks. Clarify the lovers. Cancer, good gracious. You're like emotionally stuck. I want you to like pray to your spirit guides to get you emotionally unstuck. Cancer, your foundation is the Lovers card, the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles. Okay? Tired of this. Cancer, what are you tired of? Like, I feel like you're like bored and you need to be like creatively rescued or something. Like, all right, Cancer, clarifying your Lovers card is the Page of Wands, Young Fire, the Hierophant, Taurus card, the healer, the teacher, the respected spiritual person, and then the Five of Cups. Financially being at a pivot point, being at a financial breaking point, being at a point where you financially need someone else's help, where the foundation is like this tug between what I want to do and what I need to do, Cancer. This tug between, if I go this way, it'll be like, you know, starting from scratch, where I'm excited, where it's a little more creative, a little less stability, but, you know, it's the fire. It's where I feel creatively satisfied at. And then over here at the Hierophant, it's like, not go for what you know, but like doing what you know is right. Being, it's like choosing the path of holding on or letting go, making the head over heart decision of which is it gonna be, you know, because they're both moving, but are we moving forward or back? Are we moving to the left or the right? Are we moving from a space of security and experience, or are we moving from a space of raw discovery, you know? But a decision has to be made, because when it comes to what we're building here, it's not, it's at a point where, I don't want to say it's not stable, because it didn't come out in reverse. So that's good. To understand the Five of Pentacles, the 4 is where you're like, you're saving, you're building momentum. The 6 is where you have enough to share. So this 5 of Pentacles is reevaluating the finances. Tax season is already gone, but we're halfway through the year, and this is halfway through the tarot. So Cancer, I feel like you're at this point where you need to consider your resources, consider your financial security, consider caring for yourself, what needs to be cared for. And again, we're seeing this mother energy here. So I'm seeing mother energy 3 times in here. So for some of you Cancer, it's literally the fine line, the silver lining of how much help is too much help. You know, how much help is it to where it becomes dependent. You know, is the because we see that there's a child here, but we don't see their face. Like we can see their faces, so it's like, is the child real? And I've never had that come to me, but in this moment, it's like, is this child real, or is this mother still holding on to this obligation to mother, to smother mother, to be a helicopter mom? Is this maternal energy still holding on to this young version of this person that is now a page about to become a knight? You know, this page that's becoming a knight. So Cancer is just at this pivotal point when it comes to what you're building, what you're creating. Is it helping? Is it hurting? Let's clarify the reverse Empress. I'm so lightheaded right now. Let's clarify the reverse Empress. Clarify the reverse Empress for Cancer. When the Empress in her reverse, her crown falls. Her jewels falls. It makes me want to cry. But then God remains. But the heart goes down. It's giving me like you know when those people like become obsessed with the church to where they lose their sense of identity, or they become a mom and they lose their sense of identity, and it's like, oh, this is the right thing to do, to be this person, but then they lose themselves. That's what this energy is giving me. It's like losing your feminine touch because you're a wife, or you're losing your feminine touch because you're a mom, or losing your creative zest for life because now you're in this caretaker role, losing your light for life, losing the attention you was getting, losing the fame, the notoriety you was getting from being this person, because now your life is upside down. Now, instead of being cared for, you're the caretaker, you know? But it's like you're being guided by, oh, it's the right thing to do, you know? It's like, oh, this what, yeah, but it's like, but this isn't you though. This isn't making you happy, Cancer. So clarify the Empress for reverse, clarify reversed Empress for Cancer. And see, like, even my energy is like becoming more defeated. Ugh. It's time to turn it around. Yeah. Oh, see what I just said? It's time to turn it around. Clarifying your reverse Empress is the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel, turn it around. Wheel of Fortune was one of the luckiest cards in the deck. Queen of Fire. The Queen of Fire in relation to you is Queen of Fire is feminine fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but we know Leo season comes right after Cancer season, right? And Leo is the next fire sign in the natural zodiac. Clarifying your reverse Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Empress. The Empress card came out twice for you, Cancer. So this is definitely regarding a mother wound, a mother relationship for some of you. The need to speak. For some of you, your mother is silencing you. For some of you, your mother's taking your voice. Ariel and Ursula just popped up from The Little Mermaid. You might need to cry about it. You might need to cry about it, Cancer. Oh my God, don't get me in my tears already, Cancer. But it's definitely regarding mother energy for some of you, okay? The need to turn it around, getting your power back. And see, even when you, because this is the upright Empress card, right? We see the similarities. Remember how I was talking about the cross here is what kept coming to mind? It's like even when you turn it around, God is still there. You can still keep God in it by still being creative, by still doing what makes you happy. What you can still, because we were saying this is the right thing to do. Like, because some people say, going to church is the right thing to do. Pray, it's the right thing to do. Take care of people, it's the right thing to do. Like, doing things out of obligation, spiritual obligation. Doing things out of spiritual obligation because it's the right thing to do. Even though it doesn't make you happy, even though it turns your world upside down, it's the right thing to do. But even if you reclaim your power, right, and deciding reclaiming your power and deciding, hey, no, turn it around. Decide, I'm going to do what I love. I'm going to choose what's harmonious for me. Even if we get to this breaking point, even if we get to this middle line where a line is drawn in the sand, I have to make sure I turn this energy in my favor. And this Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune energy is definitely that stimulation for that. It's that need to turn, to say, look, and it's like double Wheel of Fortune energy right here. It's like, look, and it's like that fire, your creative nature that never left you. Your boss energy that never left you. Maybe you used to be a good businesswoman, but you feel like business is not booming. Business is not doing well because the Empress is Taurus energy. It's divine feminine, so it could be Libra too, because Libra and Taurus is ruled by Venus. But this is Venus, divine feminine energy, right? And who was our first divine teacher? The mother, right? So with the Empress card, I feel like it's like, even though you honor your mother, you trust your mother, she's your divine feminine, you're fire too, okay? You can mother you too, right? So it's that reclamation of power, reclaiming your power, reclaiming your time, because you don't want to move into this energy of just accepting what's handed to you, accepting what you can get, living this life like, okay, I got another cup, but is it the cup you want? So it's just really defending and fighting for what you love and what matters most to you, instead of just going with the flow because mother says, mother knows best. No, this is your life. Whew. And for some of you, if it's not dealing with a mother issue, it could be regarding you as an actual parent, or the need to parent yourself more, to take more self-care, better care of yourself, okay? Clarify the Four of Cups for Cancer. Clarify the Four of Cups for Cancer. Clarify the Four of Cups for Cancer. Where are you going to go? Who are you going to be? Oh, and I just got a pain in my sacral, yeah. Cancer, clarifying your Four of Cups is the Three of Wands, the card of the entrepreneur. Wasn't I just talking about business? The Nine of Cups, in which the general deck, he's just sitting there with 9 cups around him, but here he's a baker. Where? In his business. So for some of you Cancers, you need to mind your business. And then we have the Death card, which, even though it's the Death card, it's like, oh no. The Death card is also transformation. It's rebirth. It's life after death type of energy, okay? So you may want to listen to some Biggie Smalls. He is really tight with his mom, and I think he's a Cancer moon. But his birthday was a couple of days ago, like May 27th or something like that. So for some Cancers, you may need to listen to some Biggie Smalls, and the messages will come to you there. But when I see this Death card, it's like putting the end to just accepting what's handed to me, accepting whatever truth people tell me. It's like, no, I'm gonna dream a new dream. I'm gonna set my sights on another vision. I'm gonna set my sights on another path, on another plan, where it's just me, okay? Where I am fulfilled with these 9 of Cups, where I'm proud of myself, where my work speaks for itself, okay? Putting it into just taking what's handed to me just because, because that's not stability. The Death card is the number 13 card, which reduces to number 4. 4 of Cups, 4 water right here. And the 4 is the 4 corners of the room, building something. So it's that necessary foundation. But if the foundation is not solid, you're going to put me right back in this situation where I got to refigure out, Okay, where do I live? Okay, where's my business? Where's my money coming from? Where's my stability? Where's the legacy I'm building? You know? So it's like until you say enough is enough, we can't do this anymore, you're going to continue receiving that. But it's going to require you to change the narrative, to take your power back, to become the empress again. Okay? You can honor thy mother while also honoring yourself, while also you're honoring your divine feminine, while also honoring your power, you know? And by making the decisions that's best for you, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a fallout. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a fight or anything like that, or that they're going to be mad at you. So Cancer, this need to speak it, to speak up and to get it out, don't automatically assume by you speaking out someone's going to be mad at you, or someone's going to fall out with you, or it's going to be this death of a relationship. No, if anything, it can free up space for both of you where you both can have a sense and a say of, okay, how can we both exist in our Empress energy? How can we coexist? You know, so again, for a lot of you, it's healing the maternal wound. For some of you, it's healing your maternal relationship, your codependency with your mom, because we know shadow side of Cancer is codependency. It's having that lack of security, lack of stability. So because you have the lack of stability, you have to rely on someone else, you know, and it's having that uneven footing. 7 of Wands, that's uneven. That's not an even number. That's uneven. So it's like, I'm uneven when I'm standing up, but I have the evenness when I'm sitting down. And like sitting down for too much is comfort, right? And Empress energy, she loves being comfortable, but we can only be comfortable when we have the things we need, when the work has been done. When the work has been done, then we can be comfortable. But just being comfortable because things are being handed to you is going to put you right back in this cycle of, this is not what I wanted for myself. I feel out of control. I feel lack of groundedness. But with this reading, Cancer, the tables are turning, and you got to be okay with that. Decide to turn the tables. Decide to put an end to this unhappiness. You know what I'm saying? Decide to put an end to the things that don't make you happy. You know, put an end to the things that keep you restricted. You know. And again, just healing your wounded healer. I want all of you Cancers to look at what sign your Chiron is in, because Chiron right now is in Gemini. We're in Gemini season, but Gemini is also in Jupiter. Jupiter magnifies things. So you don't want your wounded healer to be magnified at this time while we're in Gemini season, where the energy is just superficial and quick and mutable, and you know, here, then it's gone. And that's what I mean by superficial. Like, we're so quick and moving up here, we don't have time to get deep in the conversation. We just keeping it light, you know. So Cancer, you want to make sure that you're grounding yourself and standing up for yourself. You're grounding yourself by standing up for yourself, to make moves, to speak up for yourself, to stand up for yourself, and to decide enough is enough with a relationship that has done more harm than good, okay? All right. So Cancer, that is your reading for June 2024. I would love to hear down below in the comments if it resonates. Let me know what resonates, leave what doesn't. Give this video a like, please. Share it with someone. Subscribe to this channel. Remember, you can watch these videos for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, so please be sure to check out the other signs for you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, Cancer. Cancer.